Don't let Monica
I believe Monica was first, Gwen. I'm sorry.
No.
Willow by Taylor Swift, literally my favorite person ever.
All right, very good. Gwen and I think Monica are going to arm wrestle later on after that one. All right.
Monica Olivia said, really? Over One Direction?
Do you remember who gave birth to you?
All right, here we go.
Over
A 40 HP Johnson on a flat bottom metal boat. Coke cans and BB guns, hard wire and old fence posts. 8-point bucks in autumn and freshly.
I have no clue.
I thought the Wisconsin people know that one. They're talking about an 8-point buck.
I've heard it several times.
I've heard it. We don't know the name of it.
No idea.
It's
I've
better,
heard it a couple of
together.
times.
Better Together by Luke Combs.
Yep. Some things go better together,
Okay.
like good old boys and beer.
Nice, Logs.
All right, here
Pour
we
my
go.
heart into a
Logs,
song.
wrap it up.
Why you always in the mood? Messing around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to
We know.
Okay.
Wanda.
Gwen, do you know?
Moved by 24K Golden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good job, Gwen.
All right, here we go.
She did. I think
You put me on a pedestal and tell me I'm the best.
Oh, Monica.
All right, Logan had hand up first. Go ahead, Logan.
Was it Monsters by Shawn Mendes and Justin Bieber?
It is correct. Technically, Monster, I believe it. Yes, yes.
Monster.
Very good. All right, here we go. Here we go. A couple more. Here we go.
Tastes like strawberries. Summer evening.
Oh my gosh.
And it sounds just like a song.
Uncle Joe.
Watermelon Sugar High.
Okay. Josh, before you hurt your sister, we'll go ahead and give it to you. Josh, what do you got?
Watermelon Cherry Harry Styles.
All right, there we go. Well done.
Second favorite.
I'm number 3.
Uncle Mike, aren't you supposed to have him sing it now? Or
Yeah.
how's that go, Josh?
I think that'd be fair. Belt it out,
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah.
If you were playing, I would sing it, but, you know. Let Monica sing it.
Yeah.
No.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Hey, right.
Is it Circles by Post Malone?
It is. Ryan knows his music. Well done.
Stop. I'm not doubting you, boy. Mm-mm.
All right, here we go. Get your lighters ready. Here we go.
What?
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? What do you need?
All right, Olivia, we'll give you one. There you go, Josh. Well done.
Shallow.
All right, but who was actually singing it, though?
I don't know.
Monica.
Lady Gaga.
No, it's a different version.
That's a duet with Lady Gaga.
No,
Yeah.
no, it is
Yes,
not.
it was.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. It was in their movie of Star is Born. It was with their movie together. Lady Gaga's in it.
I am well aware. However, someone else is singing this right now, and it's their version. Listen a little closer, see if you can guess who it is.
Oh. Is there something else you're searching for? Falling. And in the good times I find myself.
All right, anybody got who's singing this one? I just heard it on the radio the last couple days, first time. So go ahead, Olivia.
Garth Brooks.
It's Garth Brooks and the wife have it out now. Just hit the radio thing. So, Monica, wow, the intensity level there. I was afraid you're going to come right through the screen at me there for a minute there. Okay, why don't we do this here? So I got a little round there. Uncle Joe, why don't you go with Grandpa trivia questions here? Uncle Joe, I know I had some good ones earlier there.
Okay, I had one that I hadn't thought of, I think, before. Grandpa Lawler's mother was in a medical institution when he was younger. That was in towards Chicago, about 50 miles away. How old was Grandpa Lawler the first time that his father had him drive alone to pick his mother up from Chicago?
Go ahead, you pick, Joe.
Oh, I can't see it. Josh, I think, had his hand up there, I think.
13.
He would. Yep, you're right on.
Oh, he's 13.
Okay. In approximately 1982-ish, Uncle Mike might know this better than I do. We took a trip to Notre Dame to see Notre Dame play a college football game. Who did Notre Dame play that day?
It was 81.
Was it 8? Okay.
81, yeah.
You probably know the score, too. Yeah. I can't see who's really got their names
Ryan's
up.
got his hand up. Ryan?
Ryan, go ahead.
I'm taking a random guess. Is it Clemson?
No, it was not Clemson.
Okay.
I'll go for Brad. I see Brad there.
Purdue.
No. Logan, you got a guess there somewhere?
Yeah. I was too young. I was only 6.
Got Logan in there?
Iowa?
No, not Iowa. Got anything up in Wisconsin?
Here, I'll go with Michigan.
No.
Olivia?
Uncle Mike. Oh, Olivia. Yeah.
Illinois.
No.
No. Uncle Mike probably remembers this game and the score.
Yeah, it was, they played Penn State. It was the first night game in the history of Notre Dame. No kidding. And Alan Pinkett returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown by Notre Dame. And I don't think they scored again the rest of the game. Blair Keel was the quarterback. But here's what I remember most. We're on our way home. There was a new restaurant that had opened up fast food. Uncle Joe, do you remember that?
Yeah, I got that as one of my questions.
Okay, go ahead and take it then. I don't want to steal your question. Go ahead.
So on our way home from this game, we stopped at this new fast food restaurant. And Grandpa Lawler thought it was the most horrible place that he had ever been. And I don't know for the rest of his life if he ever returned.
True story.
Was it A, Taco Bell, B, McDonald's, C, Wendy's, or D, Culver's? I got
Olivia.
it.
Olivia.
Olivia's got a chance there.
B, McDonald's.
No, it was not McDonald's.
I know.
Okay, Ryan.
Wendy's.
Wendy's, he thought that night when we stopped, they made the sloppiest, nastiest hamburgers, and Grandpa refused to ever go back again.
And they were bad. They were really bad. It was terrible.
Hey, Howard, Chris, you remember the one time we went up to Milwaukee? Didn't we stop at Wendy's on the way back?
Yeah, I believe so. And he ripped that one up.
Yeah. So he hated that. Yeah. We
Absolutely hated it.
I think we got the chicken sandwiches in that time.
All right, keep going, Uncle Joe.
My
almost
next
think
question is.
Right, Sarah,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Sarah.
I almost feel like I stopped once with him when I took him up to Madison once for an appointment. I feel like we stopped. It might have been a Wendy's, but he refused to get anything. I just talked him into getting a milkshake. I wonder if that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm absolutely certain of it.
So,
Okay, so Grandpa Lawler, his high school football cleats still exist. Can any of you tell me exactly where they are? Olivia has her hand up.
The basement of his house?
No, they're not in the basement of his house.
I know. I think I know.
Okay, I'm going to go. I had you there, Ryan, before. I'm going to grab Gwen on this one.
Uncle Tom's basement.
No, they are not in Uncle Tom's basement. Is Logan jumping in here, or we got Ryan, or I can't see too well on my phone here.
Yeah, Logan's
I'll go with
got
Ryan.
hand up.
Long gone in the trash bin.
No, they exist still. We'll go with Logan.
In a Hall of Fame somewhere?
No, that's not what I'd call this place. Got anything from the Wisconsin Lawlers?
In the shed.
Where in the shed?
oh, I know.
The back of the shed.
No.
In the front of the shed.
Oh, they're in that. Oh, they're in that. Well, I won't answer for the kids. I think I know where they're at.
They're
They're
hanging
in a
on the wall.
container of some sort.
What's that?
They're hanging on the wall.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
On the wall, same thing.
Which
Okay.
wall?
When you go into the right, where the cabinet is. Yeah,
it's
they've been
just
hanging there for about 40 years.
Next time we're up there.
Do we get bonus points if we know his shoe size?
This is the shoe size.
Hey, Joe.
10.5 triple E.
Joe, do you
They've
ever
been
have
there for so long that the cleats have rusted off of them. So,
Hey, Joe.
okay. Yeah,
Joe, did you ever ask Chris about that one question we had that one day?
I was thinking about that today. Go ahead.
Hey, Chris or Josh, did you guys put a pulley up in the shed?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
That was you. I noticed that, and we were like confused for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I've been living there 10 years and never noticed it. Yeah.
Ryan, we looked up and we're like,
It
what is
looked new.
Yeah, look new. Yeah.
What is it used for?
Deer.
Oh, let me
Hanging
guess
the
on this
deer.
one. Yeah.
Hanging the deer. Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
cat
It
carcass.
has not gotten much use here, though. Like, I'll say that. It looks
We
very
noticed it
unused.
2 weeks ago. All of a sudden we're looking up and like, where's this pulley come from?
I think we put that up in like April or May or something.
Okay.
And I never noticed that.
Let's see. What else did I have? I had in the milk house of the barn, there was always basically 2 different publications that sat on the bulk tank. Can you name both of them? Grandpa Lawler spent a lot of time reading in the barn. Who do we got? If you got anybody got hands up, you tell me if you do.
Olivia.
No. Is it Chicago Tribune?
That was not the primary one, no.
Ryan?
Baseball Digest.
And do you know what the second one was?
Farm Magazine.
No. Nope. We got Logan. Got a guess in there anywhere?
No.
No.
I remember seeing it. I can picture it.
Oh yeah. It was a newspaper. The Sporting News.
New York Times.
Oh, did you say the answer there?
Yeah.
Sporting
Yeah.
News.
Okay.
The Sporting News.
Sporting News. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And okay, I got like 2 more. One goes back to earlier. Now, Grandpa's favorite ice cream flavor was vanilla. What was his favorite topping flavor for ice cream? Who we got? Got anybody other? I'm getting Brad and Ryan constantly on my feed here, so I don't want to cut anybody else out. I haven't called on Brad for a while.
Yeah, Olivia.
Olivia.
Okay.
Pecans?
Nope.
Hot fudge.
That answer is wrong.
Butterscotch.
There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Okay.
That was right there.
My last question, it can be a little complicated. Grandpa Lawler had a very old pickup truck when we were kids. And at one point, it sat here for several years without moving. Our cousin Phil Lawler one day came up and bought that truck from Grandpa Lawler. Does anybody know? I will give you 3 different amounts, how much Phil Lawler paid for it and what the stipulations were in buying it. Was it $75? Was it $10? Was it $1 and change? Or was it $15? I got a hand. I got 2.
Got Brad. He was first.
I got Brad. Okay, go ahead, Brad.
I'm gonna say the $10 one.
No,
Olivia?
it was not $10.
$1 change.
$1 and change. It was exactly $1.68, which was Grandpa Lawler made the agreement that Phil Lawler could buy this truck for whatever the amount of money he had in his pocket, which was $1.68. But if he ever sold the truck, he could only sell it for whatever the buyer had in his pocket that day. And I have talked to Karen Lawler, and Karen, that he sold that truck later for about $5.25.
I can pay for a nice profit.
Yeah, that could be my call.
And it may still exist here in Alden. We're not certain of that. So I know who the buyer was. Okay, that's about what I've got for tonight.
All right, let's do a couple more music ones, and I've got a couple questions here. So here we go. Music ones.
Nice to meet you, where you been? I could show.
Monica.
That's Taylor Swift, Blank Space.
And this is your favorite person in the world.
Yeah.
More so than your parents.
Well, sure.
That's Josh. All right, here we go.
Dang, I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10, the best I ever been, and yeah.
Logan, we'll give it to you, even though Monica had her hand up first. Monica gets second guess. Go ahead, Logan, quickly.
I honestly don't know.
Okay. All right, back to Monica.
Demi Lovato, Sorry Not Sorry.
There it is. Monica's going to clean up on this round, I think. Here we go. And Monica.
Is that Titanium by Sia and David Guetta?
That is correct. All right, here we go. Now we got big time showdown here. Here we go.
How do you know? Insecure, don't know what for. Hurts when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup.
All right, Ryan was clearly the best dancer, so we'll give Ryan the first shot if you got it, Ryan.
I don't know. I just like dancing.
Okay, this is Olivia's now following in Monica's steps here, so Olivia, we'll go to you.
Live While We're Young by One Direction.
Yeah. Oh, no. Back to Monica.
It's What Makes You Beautiful, One Direction.
Correct. Olivia had your chance. You got crushed.
I got it mixed up.
Instantly.
All right, here we go. Next one. Give Brad a chance. I just wanted to watch Ryan for a little bit. Go ahead, Brad. Brad?
7
Wendell.
years old by 21 Pilots. I don't know.
No, it's a Charlie Puth.
That's Charlie Puth.
I think that
pretty
was
sure.
right. Sort of it?
Yeah.
7 years. 7 years. All right, here we go. Here we go. Next one.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Start again. Do you?
All right. Even though Olivia was first, Ryan's like the kid in kindergarten that yells so loud that you have to call on him here. So, Rai, what do you got?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Did you
Is
say
it Firework by Katy Perry?
it is? It is. Very good. Very good. All right, here we go. Next one. We got Joe, Uncle Joe.
That would be Bad Romance by Lady Gaga.
Just like that,
Whoa!
Uncle Joe taking it to the youngsters. There we go.
That was epic. Go,
All right,
Uncle Joe.
dropping the mic.
Dropping it.
Girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down.
Monica,
Chandelier.
Chandelier. Very good.
I
All
know
right.
the person.
Okay, here we go. Logan, got to get in the game here. Here we go.
I don't know. Oh, I know this.
Uncle Joe.
That's Party Rocking. I don't know who the band is.
Uncle Joe is cleaning up here right now.
Boy, you guys got the cool uncle, man.
Hey, Uncle Mike.
I guess I gotta set that up here.
Yes.
That song there, I would rank as my least favorite. You want to know? You want to know the story behind it?
I assume you're going to tell it anyway, so giddy up. Yes.
We lost to Montana in a playoff game. We gave up 51 points. That was their touchdown song, and I was up in the press box next to the speaker. I got real sick of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that'll do
family
it.
loves the song.
Yeah.
Woo!
Every touchdown they play, they would crank that song out. Hated it.
Ryan, got a little cup of coffee or something before we got going here? What?
I think so.
I think it's a beer.
Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? Admit.
All right, Olivia, we'll give you that one.
It's by 21 Pilots. I don't know the song.
Logan?
The Rest Out by 21 Pilots.
There we go. Very good. Okay.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Next one. Whoa. Oh, I lost connection.
Oh.
One more time. Come on. All right, wait till I guess I get connection back here. Maybe-ish. Let's see if I can get it to go here.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. We'll do a couple more grandpa questions. I don't know. I just lost things here. So, but here we go. We're back.
I remember when we broke up the first time, saying this is it, I've had enough.
That would happen to be
Hadn't seen
Taylor.
each other in a month.
It's your night, Monica.
I'm guessing it's Taylor Swift. We are never getting back together.
You are correct. Very good. All right.
How do you give it like right away? I don't understand.
Yeah, it was like 1 second.
Right.
He's gonna keep it plain. Keep it plain.
Uncle Joe.
That'd be Fireball by Pitbull.
Uncle Mike.
Joe is cleaning house. Yes, Brad.
In PE class, we had like a drum unit, and they used to play that song all the time.
Let me up.
Shut up and dance.
With me, yes. We'll give that to you. Very good. Here we go. Monica.
It's Selena Gomez. Is it Wolves?
It is. Here we go.
Friday night, I don't reckon that I did it right. I was younger then.
6 years old.
Castle on the Hill by Ed Sheeran.
Good job, Logan.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Heck, Colleen.
No clue, but I love it, man. I know the song. It's just I don't know who it's by. I don't. Oh.
All right, Olivia.
Turn down for what?
Is correct. Very good. Okay.
Who's it by?
I don't know.
Who is it? Ask Uncle Joe. He seems to know.
What
Is it? Nicki Minaj? Is it Starships?
It is. It is. Very good.
Hey, I got something. I say we all vote Monica can't guess 3 songs in a row.
Yes, please.
All right, here we go real quick. We'll go ahead and get us a couple last questions and maybe a few more. So
Wait. Can we do a timeout? Oh, Chris, were you just cradling your own cat? What
You
was
just laid together, yeah.
that was messed up.
He's like
Okay.
that.
Go ahead. Sorry, keep going.
We cradle our dog.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go. Grandpa trivia to the kids. True or false? Grandpa once tried to shoot the family cat with a 16 gauge.
True.
Brad.
That is
True.
Did he succeed?
No.
No.
What was the family cat's name?
Bob.
Billy Bob Joe.
I don't know.
Joe, do you remember?
Jigger.
Jigger the cat. He was a mean old tomcat. Yes. Jigger.
Hey, Chris. Did you
Jigger
write
is
about
one
that
beat up old cat by the
English
time
lesson
he
or
ran.
not? You remember the speech conference you read these papers? One of us two wrote about that cat and what happened, and the teacher loved it. Was that you or me?
Yeah, I think I wrote about that in Mrs. Straits' class.
Yeah.
I killed that cat twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This cat was a warrior.
I shot it and I drowned it.
Okay.
So proud of you, Joe.
It was killing all the cats around our place.
All right. So here we go. Next one.
That is the best story ever.
What vegetable did Grandpa show at the county fair for years? What vegetable did Grandpa show at the county fair? Ryan?
Take a random guess. Cabbage.
Right.
No. Josh?
Potato.
Potato. He always had his potato showdown with the doc.
Hey, Mike, can I do a follow-up on that one?
Excellent. Absolutely.
What was the only vegetable that Grandpa Lawler told Grandma Lawler that she could never prepare, never cook for him?
Broccoli?
No. He had a childhood disdain for it.
Why don't I know this?
Anybody got a
Tomatoes?
I can't really see too well on here who's got their hand.
Olivia?
Okay, Ryan, go ahead.
Zucchini, just because I don't like it.
No, zucchini was perfectly fine.
Really?
Anybody got anything there, Heather? Anybody? I don't have your pictures up. Mike, do you know the answer to this one?
You know, I remember the vegetable. I cannot place it right now, but I do remember there was one he despised. Go ahead.
It was the turnip.
Turnip, yeah.
Oh, I never had turnips before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that.
I have never had a turnip because of that. So,
All right, slightly my opinion, but I think I'm right on this. What was Grandpa's favorite meal combination? Olivia?
It was mashed potatoes and what's it called? It's like the mushed up stuff.
Stuffing?
That he had in those packets.
Yeah, stuffing, Livy.
Stuffing.
Logan?
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, basically it was the Thanksgiving dinner. I know that was kind of his favorite, was the turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing combination, okay? All right. The last game Mom and Dad attended at Milwaukee County Stadium by the Green Bay Packers, who scored the winning touchdown in the southwest end zone? The last game ever played in Milwaukee. Brad?
Brett Favre.
And who did they beat, Brad?
Yeah, I know. I know.
The Bears.
Olivia?
Vikings.
All right, Uncle Chris? Monica, you're all over this, Monica.
Atlanta Falcons.
Is correct. Yeah, last game up there, Favre drives in the end zone. Last game they went up together too. All right, here we go. When Grandpa was served a glass of wine or an alcoholic beverage at a family gathering, what did he actually do with the beverage? This is a lesser known fact by a lot of people. What did your grandpa do with the alcoholic beverage? Brad?
Yes, sir.
He never drank it.
Yes, but what did he do with it to make sure that the host did not feel bad? Olivia?
He poured it under the table.
no.
You're getting there, yeah. He would usually find a plant and he would pour it in the plant. If you all watch that, that's usually what he did. He found a plant around the house and dumped it in the plant. He didn't want to get caught at the sink. Okay. This one's actually from Aunt Heather here, but I've got it down. Which of Steve Lawler's children got whapped by Grandpa at the last family gathering for misbehaving? Grandpa appeared to be hugging him, but as he picked him up, he gave him a crack in the backside. And no one caught it.
No, I remember seeing that one.
Where was
Hit
that?
him hard, too.
Was that at Steve's house?
No, it was at our house. They
It
were.
was at our house.
Which one of his children got cracked hard?
It was at Uncle Tom's house.
I thought it was at our
No, it was at our house.
It was our house.
No, it was not.
All right,
Right
anyways,
under the
whatever one. Which child was it?
Oldies.
Gwen.
Ben.
You are
The one
correct.
over-
Ben got quite a swat, yes.
I remember that.
And Heather, why don't you explain it to him how you saw it?
Yeah, so I believe the Packer game was playing the Colts in the other room. After that was over, because the Colts lost, it was horrible.
Quickly, honey.
Anyway, so Ben was coming over towards Papa, and he'd been absolutely freaking awful the whole day. And all of a sudden, Papa was sitting next to Uncle Tom, and Ben went just in front of him. And all of a sudden, Papa grabbed him up, put him over his knee, and whacked him on the backside. And then put him back down like nothing had happened.
All
It
right.
was the most thing I've ever seen. As a parent, I was like, he was done with it.
Yeah, I think I'm right on this one. So, as a Little League head coach, how many championships in the Hebron Little League did Grandpa win as head coach? Logan?
None.
Come on, Logan. Go ahead, Bradley.
4.
And
4.
anybody else? No, I do not believe that's correct. Rai?
2.
It was actually, I believe it was 3. I believe it was 3 because
That's what I meant 3.
Uncle Tim, your last year, Coach Giles was the head coach. Dad was the assistant. Remember, that would have been number 4.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying, that's it. Okay, as head coach.
I knew we had won it 4 out of 5 years. I think it was only our second or third year that we didn't win it.
Yes, I knew I would catch you on that. In Grandpa's last high school basketball game, what team beat him in his last high school basketball game as a high school senior?
I know this one, but
Uncle Joe. Oh, okay, Brad, go ahead.
Uncle Joe can go.
All right, Uncle
no,
Joe.
you go ahead, Brad.
Hebron?
Yeah, Hebron. They were the first team beaten by Hebron when Hebron won the 1952 championship.
Right.
They tried to hold the ball and they got beat by 50 points, he said. So it didn't go so well. Yeah.
They held them for like the first quarter, didn't they?
Yeah. And it went downhill quickly.
Yeah.
What building in Green Bay did Grandpa sneak into and sit in on a press conference illegally?
What? That's a little rude.
Really?
Yeah.
In Green Bay.
In Green Bay.
Mind.
Anybody got a guess? All right, you guys that have been up to Green Bay, that big indoor facility, the Don Hudson Center, about the first year we went up there, Grandpa just strolled along the practice field, walked in and sat down while they were having a press conference, and nobody bothered him. So he sat in on the press conference with no press credentials or whatever. He just said he acted like he knew what he was doing, and nobody bothered him. So, yes.
So like you just walk down the field?
Yeah, he snuck in because they had to open the gates for the players to get out, and Grandpa just kind of walked in like he knew what he was doing and walked across and went into the place and sat down and listened to the press conference.
Would that be illegal today?
Yeah.
Listen, you know.
Today's world, yes, Logan, he'd probably get arrested today doing something like that. Yeah.
Is anyone surprised he would go to that level to hear sports talk?
No.
Hey, Mike, didn't he up at Milwaukee one time get in the press box because he offered to carry somebody's equipment to the press box and he watched the game from there?
That was actually one of Laura's questions. Anybody know the announcer? It's a famous announcer. Anybody happen to know?
I don't know the name, but I know that. Yeah.
Olivia?
Is it? His name is.
Okay, we're good.
I forgot.
Okay. It was actually Logan. Go ahead, real quick. Or
Carey.
No. Go ahead, Rai.
Oh, I was just gonna make a statement. Can you at least say like an excuse me? Mind if I listen?
No, not Grandpa. The guy's name was Ray Scott. He's the one. If you watch the 1960, all the Lombardi ones, he's the voice of all those films. So Grandpa got out of his car and he was looking for a ticket. And this guy came up and said, "Hey, do you mind carrying my cameras? If you do, you can come up to the press box." So Grandpa carried the guy's camera and his recording stuff, and Grandpa sat up in the press box with Ray Scott and watched the game there. So that's the story on that. It would basically, in modern day times, it'd be like Troy Aikman is walking through the parking lot and needed Grandpa to carry his stuff up. I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think about it, but that's what they had to use to do. What team did Green Bay beat for the championship, and then Grandpa proposed to Grandma? What team? What victory here? Olivia?
Chicago Bears.
No.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. Cleveland Browns is correct. Very good.
You only get one answer, may I remind you.
All right, here we go. Here's one that involves Uncle Joe. So would you remember, Grandpa loved to laugh, and one of the ones that he would always tell, and he couldn't stop without crying. What cow of Uncle Joe's laid down in the middle of the ring while he was showing it? And I believe we had a hard time getting that thing back up, and it was kind of comical. Grandpa just loved telling that story. He couldn't stop laughing. What was the name of the cow?
Anybody got? Oh, I absolutely know it.
Ryan?
Betsy.
No. Oh, Olivia?
Betsy was my answer.
No. Uncle Joe?
We'll give you that. It started with an L, if anybody can.
L?
Larry.
He used to babysit you, Logan, a long time ago. Gal by the same name, not the cow.
Really? Oh, yeah?
Ryan?
Walter. Obviously.
Logan?
Loretta.
Loretta the cow.
Yes.
Uncle Joe, why don't you give your version of that night or day?
Yeah, it wasn't a night. It was a day. I don't know. Wasn't my thing. Yeah, we kind of gave her a couple of kicks, and she decided, and the announcer told us that we should have put her to bed a little earlier the night before. No, it was rather embarrassing, actually, in a kind of a tough pressure situation there.
All right, here's the last one, and it's got like a double significant one here. So, what was Grandpa's number in high school football playing right guard?
Oh, I think it's 14.
Olivia?
14.
Yeah, it was 14. And he told me something just a little before. I don't know if I've told everybody else this, but that was his favorite number. And he and Mom, every month on the 14th, made it a little date day. I never knew that. They always found something to do that day, or they cooked a special meal or something like that. He told me that just not too long before things went down, obviously. But yeah, that was a little thing there. Okay. All right. Why don't we do this here? We'll end with just a couple little thingies here, a couple more musical ones. I know the kids like those, and they can.
I need to get back up to
Let me give you one more Grandpa trivia.
Yeah,
one of my
absolutely.
absolute favorite memories of Grandpa. So I was in the barn one night or afternoon, and Grandpa suddenly yells, he's in the back of the barn, and he yells for me that he needs a piece of baling twine. So I start to walk and get a piece of baling twine, and Grandpa starts panicking and screaming at me to get a piece of baling twine. And he was being attacked by an animal. What kind of animal was this? And why did he need baling twine? Okay, I see Olivia.
A bull, and he needed it because did he need it to wrap it around its horns?
No. Do we have anything up at the Chris Lawler family? We haven't. I don't see them on here, and I haven't seen them for a while.
Josh.
Where with the raccoon?
No,
The
there's no raccoon.
I have
I got a Brad.
a chicken to tie its legs up.
No, Ryan.
A skunk.
What would you do with baling twine and a skunk?
Shove it up the stink hole? I don't know.
Well, hey, Joe, I told him the story of the time that he shot the skunk in the barn.
I wasn't there to witness that one, but
Yeah,
this is one of my favorite memories because Grandpa was in an absolute panic, and I get this piece of baling twine, and he is screaming for it, so I'm running, and I go to the back of the barn, and he's holding his pant leg just above his knee, and he had a mouse run up his pant leg, and he had to tie the baling twine around his leg to keep the mouse from crawling further up his pant leg.
Oh, good Lord.
Trust me, I found it very, very humorous.
Probably would think the mouse was really cute and try to save it.
It was, yeah, probably.
Tell them your story from the farm.
Okay, so we were at the farm the other weekend. We have this like bucket of grain, and there's a girl who works there too. She's probably like in 6th grade, and she scoops the grain out, and there was a baby mouse in there that like had crawled to the top, and it was like really cold, so it wasn't gonna make it. But then there was like 12 more in the bucket. There was a bunch of little baby mice, and they were honestly kind of cute, in my opinion. They didn't survive very long, but they were kind of cute.
we had a period where we went without any cats on the farm, and the mice got rather brazen there for a while and kind of took things over. So a cat on a dairy farm is kind of an important thing. Sorry, Colleen.
Yeah, I would disagree.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Can't have mice. Set some mice.
It's okay, Joe.
We don't have a cat here anymore either, and I really enjoy this. Grandpa might not be so happy that his house has been invaded by a cat, but
All right, I'm losing connection. I can't get the thing to come on up here, unfortunately.
I'll sing some songs.
Well, then you're going to have to sing, Uncle Mike, so let's get going.
All right, give me a sec. I got to get the chords warmed up here.
La, 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 la.
On already.
Brad, you got your snow shovel warmed up for tomorrow?
My what?
Your snow shovel warmed up?
Oh, not yet.
No.
That would be really nice, a heated snow shovel.
Oh, have you ever? I saw this. Have you ever seen somebody use like a torch and light their driveway on fire to melt the snow off of it?
It's a very slow, tedious process.
Josh,
Did you see that?
Josh, you want to try that on the car maybe sometime? Get the snow off the window with
Yeah,
that.
do you want us to play Amazon music?
Whoa.
Wow, that was epic.
Why is that feedbacking like that?
Logan's sitting right across from me.
Logan, don't do that, bud.
That's what I told him.
She's like the Wizard of Oz. Oz.
Yeah, go ahead. If you guys got something up, you can play some, I guess. Want to.
Do you want us to play?
Oh, I'm good. I got it. This is Monica's night.
It's Style by Taylor Swift.
Come on. Stop playing Taylor Swift songs.
Like the old Taylor Swift channel here. Logan
Timber.
is correct. Very good. Shut your door, buddy. There, you can't be right by Olivia there. It doesn't work, bud. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Chopping trees.
Sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it loves, but sometimes it hurts instead.
That's Colleen's got it.
Yeah, I know, but it's the kiddo show. So you go ahead, Monica. Steal it, girl.
It might be her.
Adele, Someone Like You.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, here we go.
Don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
All right, Gwen.
Hall of Fame by something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we don't have to think. Very good. Very good. Just do one or two more. Looks like I've got a little one's fading here a little bit. Here we go.
Try and get some good moves going.
Too young, too dumb to realize.
Gosh.
I like to swim there, Ryan.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Did you see
I did.
Monica.
Yeah.
You're sure? What'd you get? There it is. Very good. Here we go.
When I was
There we go. That goes to Gwen and Myra. I got it timed up. Olivia
Hands clap.
is correct. Very good. Very good. Here we
I know
go.
the artist.
We always do it in a car.
All right, we're gonna probably. I just lost her again here, so we're seeing little guys fading here a little bit too. So
Am I allowed to say the artist from Hands Clap?
Sure, Logan.
Fits in the Tantrums.
Okay, I think so. I don't really know. All right, anybody else got anything exciting before we adjourn here?
Nope. I just want to say we're all going to be cutting the rug at the next wedding we ever go to.
Joe,
Right?
any update on that or?
Yeah.
No, I had a little conversation with the guy yesterday, so we're not privy to a lot, but yeah, she's pretty happy.
There we go.
Joe, are you still afraid of the guy?
He's a big dude. Yeah.
Anything else?
We got the final countdown until double digits with the lady here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday
To me.
No, to me. Happy birthday to me.
Somebody has a birthday in 24 hours.
Can I say something?
Yeah, yes.
So sometimes in class we have to sing birthday songs to people in our class, and it doesn't sound really good over a Google Meet. It doesn't sound really good. So yeah.
Very true.
What is going to be the big 1-0, huh?
Maybe I want to save her every moment slowly.
Red.
The way you kneel on my head, the only words I want to hear. Baby, thinking that's the way you dance.
Olivia?
Logan had this one. Logan's hand up was first.
Logan,
I know
go.
what it is.
Yeah, it's the cat.
Despacito.
By the Minions.
By the Minions. There we go. All right, that's a good one to end on. There we go.
Red.
I was going to say Alvin and the Chipmunks, but I don't know if anybody knows those guys or not.
Yeah.
Saying.
All right.
Andy from the office,
Say
right
the
there.
dancing by the ledger. Fantastic.
Yes, Gwen and Ryan, you're dancing fantastic.
And Brad has the rhythm of a white man.
Wait, what's a white man?
Oh no.
Now look it up.
Okay, here's a joke for you.
Ooh.
Sorry.
We all know that 7, 8, 9. We all know that. How does it go? 9's afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9, right?
Yeah.
Why did 7 eat 9?
Because I've heard of this in math class before.
Because if you combine them together, it's 15, and then 15's bigger than 9.
Because 8, 9, 8.
Because you should always eat 3 square meals a day.
Oh my god.
Are you?
Oh my god. I've heard that before.
Only a mathematician would find that funny.
Yeah, right.
Class loved it.
I don't think they do.
I know they're laughing behind the mask. I know they are.
Totally. You're a fun teacher.
I got the calculator app out for that one to figure it out.
I got a joke.
Go for it.
All right, so. You gotta get the camera right. All right.
Who's telling it?
Ryan.
The farmer asked the man to round up his 37 sheep. I said 40. Do you get it?
Oh,
Good one, Ryan.
That was funny.
I don't get it.
37. It's 40.
40.
It's another one of those mathematician jokes. You're all
You
history.
round 37 up, it goes to 40.
I know it was.
I'm a little slow in the uptake, Ryan. Good. Logan, you got one?
This is a joke Mr. G told us. So a teacher asks a student, you have 10 chocolate cakes, right? What would happen if someone asks for 2 chocolate cakes? How many would you have? The student says 10. But what if someone tries to forcibly take 2 chocolate cakes? How many would you have? The student says 10 in a dead body.
Nice.
Okay. Logan, go to the other room so we don't get the feedback, though. Olivia, go.
What comes before 47?
AK.
Darn it.
That's good.
AK-47.
Josh, got something, Josh?
No, I don't got anything.
Yeah, explain the joke to me.
He didn't get the joke.
So, Josh, how's the ice up your way?
It's very good. There's trucks out on the ice now, so.
No?
Yeah.
Fish fighting?
Yep. We found the spot last weekend.
Feeding the family? I mean, getting enough that dad doesn't have to work anymore?
No, he wants to clean fish in my kitchen. No. If you can go out and sit in the cold and catch the fish out in the cold, you can clean the fish out in the cold.
Amen to that.
I got it.
Oh, that's okay.
Logan?
What are you catching? What are you catching, though? You catching some walleye?
Crappie.
Crappies. They're good this time of year.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, guess what we saw on the way home from Uncle Joe's?
Ooh.
What do you
So
see?
right in our field, you know where that field going up the road towards our house?
Yep.
There was a dead deer laying in the field.
With a bunch of coyote